So often over the years of serving as a priest, I have seen how people of faith in a moment of great challenge instinctively turn to God to find a way forward into the future. This has been very inspiring to me. The poet W.H. Auden was a person of faith, who was also a clear-eyed observer of our world. And as the world struggled with the rise of totalitarianism in 1939, he wrote these words: "In the deserts of the heart, let the healing fountain start. In the prison of his days, teach the free man how to praise." The great poet saw humanity's painful struggles, but he could also cling to his hope for a new world to emerge. In our own time and in our own way, we share his experience and share his hope. We have grappled with the pandemic, social unrest, economic uncertainty, political polarization, and street violence. Our experience mirrors a wounded world deeply in need of renewal. In this context, we hear God's word today. Paul speaks to the Corinthians of renewal when he affirms Jesus as the last Adam, a life-giving spirit who brings us to new birth. In today's gospel, Jesus invites his disciples to leave behind an old world and to embrace the newness he offers, a new world of unlimited love, generosity, mercy, and forgiveness. The final words in the New Testament found in the book of Revelations are from Jesus. He promises Christians in every age, "Behold, I am making all things new." This parting gift to us is his promise to renew and heal the world we live in, and it is a promise that is reliable. The Lord will not disappoint, and in fact inspires us to boldly respond in our own time to his call to live in a new way. That message comes out so clearly in the words of Jesus today in the gospel. "To you who hear me, I say, love your enemies. Do good to those who hate you. Be compassionate as your Father is compassionate. Give, and it will be given to you." He calls us to believe that he is doing something new in us, and it is up to us to receive this gift to go beyond our natural instincts and selfish inclinations. The theme for this year's annual Catholic Appeal is Making All Things New, God's Promise and Our Responsibility. The appeal and its theme offers us an opportunity to pray and consider God's promised renewal of our lives, our church, and our world, as well as our part in that journey of making all things new. This is especially a moment for each one of us to be attentive to how God is doing something new in us, calling us to be partners with Jesus in bringing about a better world by working together with him to make that promise real. That call to a new way of living personally might come by taking more seriously our responsibility to pray earnestly together, as we do when we gather every Sunday around the Lord's table. It might also mean living our daily lives more deliberately by bringing love, forgiveness, mercy, compassion, healing, and hope to our families, in our workplaces, in our communities, in our nation, and in our world. And that call also comes to us as a community, for together we can do so much. This is the purpose of our participation in the annual Catholic Appeal. It is our communal response to the call of Jesus to partner with him as he makes all things new in our time. He calls us to join his work in renewing our struggling parish communities and schools, and strengthening our religious education and ministry formation programs, in bringing healing in society through initiatives for justice, peace, and respect for human life, and healing to our world, where so many suffer from illness, natural disasters, famine, and war, as we support Catholic Relief Services. All of these efforts benefit from the annual Catholic Appeal, making all things new, God's promise and our responsibility. These words both welcome and challenge us. They give us hope that the promise of Jesus to Christians of all ages to make all things new is reliable, and it is for us. It is this hope that gives us a confidence to be bold in responding decisively and generously to his call to join him in making all things new. To you who hear me, I say, love your enemies. Do good to those who hate you. Be compassionate as your Father is compassionate. Give, and it will be given to you. Jesus is doing new things in us who hear him speak to us today. Let his words inspire us to join together in the annual Catholic Appeal. I pledge to you to be a faithful steward of your gifts, for I know that they require sacrifice for you and your family. Your gift can also be of help to our parish ministries, for once your parish meets its goal, proceeds return to your parish to support its mission in your local community. Take some time, pray and reflect on how you can embrace God's promise of making all things new and your own responsibility. Pray and reflect how through your sharing of time, talent, and treasure, you can best serve the annual Catholic Appeal. At the end of this video, you will see instructions for making a pledge online, as well as instructions for making a contribution online, if you wish. May God bless you and all your loved ones, and keep you safe in his providential care. Many thanks.